Well, hi folks, and welcome to the Glen Dix OAM library at the. I can't get over this. We got the man himself in front of us here, Glen Dix, who's been a motorsport icon in South Australia for across about 6 decades. G'day, Glen.
Good morning. How are we going today?
Oh, we're doing really well. It's a new year, 2022. Let's hope it's a bit better than the last couple we've had.
Well, as far as the museum's concerned, I certainly do hope it's a good year. I'm sure it will be. The effort you guys have put into keeping uh, the old information about motorsport general. It's so much stuff just gets thrown away. It becomes collectible. It's collectible. And then after a few years, people toss it away. And
Yeah.
I unfortunately, I wasn't one of those. I used to save everything, and that's sort of backfiring a little bit at the moment. But
Yeah.
we've put it to good use,
Yeah.
thanks to the museum.
Yeah. Well, the Gilbert's Motor Museum in High Street, Strathalbyn, has become something of a tourism icon,
Yeah.
and I can say that we've actually won an award, a citizenship award this year, going to be presented to us on January 26th for community achievement.
Yeah, well, that's great, and you guys deserve that sort of recognition. I mean, it's no good of having all the material and not doing what you've done with it. I mean, you've made use of things that could probably have been thrown away, and I don't like doing that.
Well, no, and you've provided us with huge amounts of gear over the last couple of years. It's been fantastic. How did you hear about the museum in the first place? How did you hear that we were setting up here?
Well, one of your, uh, shall I say, ex-bosses, uh, he rang me up and he said, I hear you've got a lot of memorabilia that you want to move on. And I said, well, yeah, I've got a house full. And I said, it's not only motorsport. I said, it's all sorts of things. I had a bit of uh, a liking to never want to throw anything away. And I said, quite welcome to come down and have a look. And if you think any of it's worthwhile for you, I'm more than happy to let you have it.
Yeah.
Well, when he came down, he nearly fell on the floor. Couldn't see the walls for photos and pictures.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah. And I said, well,
We've got your scrapbooks in here. In fact, we've got some of your scrapbooks in front of you there.
yeah, that's
And
right.
newspaper cuttings that have been put together in a scrapbook, and we have people come up from Adelaide even and just sit here and read all day. They'll be here. They'll be in here for 4 or 5 hours.
Well, that's good. And I mean, okay, I spent a number of years uh, putting those books, and I
Yeah.
just used to cut everything out of the paper that had anything to do with motorsport or brand new cars or whatever, because I came from the country to the city to work, and I needed something uh, to occupy my mind. And this was shortly after I came and got interested in motorsport, and that's how those books all eventuated. And they got to the stage where there was that many cuttings and that much cutting out of it, I couldn't keep up with it. So I've still got two or three, well, you've got them now, two or three suitcases that
Yeah.
need to be put in books. It might happen, but at least they weren't thrown away.
No.
That's
No. We've got our librarian and his assistant working on that even as we speak.
yeah.
Look, that's really great, Glen. Thanks very much for sitting down with us for a couple of minutes here. We'll probably put this interview into the members' newsletter or some such in the very near future, but it'll appear for people to have a look at later on.
Well, I hope it's been of some value to it, because you as a group of people, you need to be recognised for what you've done. I mean, okay, people, you're recognising me for what I've done, passing it on to you, but I could have passed it on to somebody that said, "Oh, poke it over there in the corner, and we'll put it up someday, maybe." Well,
Well, it's all on display and it's all available for people to come and have a look here. Look,
and
yeah, thanks very much, mate. That's I really appreciate it. You sitting down and having a chat with us here today. Thanks very much, Glenn.